list and everything.
I do. You don't understand. I was okay.
Ask away.
All right. So they. Hold on. Let me get this started. So they told me last week that I was supposed to be getting this huge surprise for my birthday, and that it was going to be like the most memorable gift that I ever received in my life. And I was
a stripper.
That would have been nice too. No, but I was like, oh my God, Joey Fatone is in town for Pittsburgh CLO, and we were literally just watching the interview that we had with you. You came to Q929 a couple of years ago, and we were watching it, and I was like adding all of these things up, and I was like, if I get to meet somebody from NSYNC, I will die. I will die. And so, okay, this is the first thing that I need to clear up with you.
All right, go ahead, shoot.
Your last name.
Right.
Never was 110% sure how it was pronounced, because I had a fan book when I was a kid that it was like, his last name is Fatone, like pepperoni.
Really?
Yes, and I don't know, I never knew if this fan book was right,
maybe
if it was
Italy
Fatone.
probably, but you know, when we came over to the States, like, it's Fatone.
It's Fatone.
It's Fatone.
All right, so we got that one cleared up.
Tone.
F-A tone. Right. Well, I'm Italian myself, and so that was why I had to...
the E silent.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so I had to clear that one up. So, listen, I wanted to be on Fanatic when I was...
Oh, really?
You guys were on Fanatic, and every time, like, the girls always ask, can I have a hug?
Right.
And I was just like, I need to come up with something more original than that, so I figured I asked the Fatone question.
Perfect.
All right, so do you ever get tired of being associated with a guy from NSYNC?
No, because I knew where I came from, kind of, you know, that kind of thing. It doesn't bother me. It's just it's how people sometimes recognize me.
Yeah, because I mean,
know me from doing, you know, stuff with the group.
Right.
But it's been interesting and fun, because now I never know what I'm going to get, because the things that I've done over the years, it's either you're that guy from NSYNC, or it's you're that guy from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, or you're the voice of Family Feud. And so it's always random things.
And you've been on
so
Broadway, you've done all sorts of stuff.
It's fun, yeah, it's really fun to see what's going to come out of someone's mouth.
Yeah, you know, like how they associate you. That's awesome. So tell me one of your favorite stories from your time of being with NSYNC. Like, what's the funniest thing that happened while you guys were on tour, or in the studio, or practicing, or...
We've had some funny or interesting moments. One was one time, though, we were coming back to a hotel, I can't remember, somewhere in Europe, and one of our security guys was like, hang on a second. We're like, what? And there was a room service table against the wall by one of the doors. So all of a sudden he just walks up, moves the tablecloth that was covering, and there were two girls hiding under the thing. He's like,
to meet you guys?
Yeah, he's like, get out. You know, like, oh my God, I'm like, just go ahead, go.
Oh my God, so did they get to meet you? Did you guys like...
Briefly, it was more like a hi, and then they get, you know, escorted out, which was interesting.
I imagine that happened a lot.
Oh yeah. We had one time where, which is just, for me, I thought it was just really cool. We were practicing for the Grammys. We were doing This I Promise You, and this whole acapella breakdown that we added into it for the Grammys. So as we're rehearsing, we're literally in a bathroom in the arena, and all of a sudden the door opens up, and it was Paul Simon. So Paul Simon just standing. We all stopped. We're like, he's like,
is this real life?
He goes, yeah. He's like, keep singing. I said, that's what I came in. I wanted to hear it. We're like, oh, okay.
You want to hear us? Like,
yeah,
oh my God.
It was really cool.
Wait, and you guys were huge at the time too. So for you guys to be
it was just cool.
Freaked out,
yeah, it was just really cool. It was unexpected, you know, hanging out with Paul Simon and the John.
Now, okay, so it came out recently that you asked Pink out on a date. That while you guys are on tour together.
Let me set the record
wait a minute.
straight.
Did you really ask her dad for permission?
No, I even tweeted it to Pink, Alicia.
Yeah.
What happened is she used to be managed by Donna Wright, who happened to be Johnny Wright's ex-wife.
Okay.
Okay, so our manager, Johnny.
Okay.
She was represented by Donna Wright.
Okay.
She was recording in Orlando. She asked me, hey, do me a favor, can you take Pink out for me? Just take her out. She doesn't know anybody. She doesn't know anything that's going on. So I was like, okay, I'll take her out. Sure, no big deal.
Why not?
And then all of a sudden, you know, we went to Friendly's, had ice cream, and that was it.
And that was it? You didn't
BS.
ask her dad for permission?
Didn't ask her dad for permission.
Like that?
I didn't have a crush on her.
She lied.
And she lied.
She's a liar.
I will tell you. And it was funny because I was like, people were like, so you went on a date? I was like, where is this coming from? I was like, you know how old, first of all, that is? But yeah, it was very like the early stages before she even became as what she is now. It's
yeah,
funny.
That's crazy. All right. reunion tour? Talk to me about it. Is there one happening? Will there one ever happen?
Not anytime soon. I don't know if it's
Would
ever
you
going
like
to happen.
to do one?
I think it'd be fun.
I think it would be fun.
It'd be fun to do.
I'd be there if you could.
I would love to do a new
give me some
album.
tickets.
I know, right?
Just
That I could do. I think I know somebody if it happens. I think it'd be kind of cool to do a new album or something different, you know, and to kind of come back and do something. But it's, you know, it's really tough because you got, you know, 5 guys that are doing 5 different things.
Right.
So, you know, everybody's spread out everywhere doing kind of like their own thing, and it's kind of a tough thing when you have so much stuff going on. It's like, okay, because you really have to commit. You know, I'm sure like new kids right now, they committed a big chunk of their time now.
Huge. It's
not like, well, we'll just record an album and just go out on tour for a month. You know, it's the promotion, it's everything.
Right.
So you're talking about a good 2-3 years.
And you have a family now too. Yeah. You have 2 kids. You have 2 daughters.
I have 2 daughters. Yeah. You know, Justin's married as well.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You all have big things going on in your lives now. It would be kind of hard to do.
It does take a different perspective when you get older and you do have a family or you're married and stuff like that. It's a completely different thing.
Now, if you guys were to do another album, what kind of music do you think you would do?
I have no idea.
You don't. Would you want to go back to like the pop thing, or?
I mean, that's what we're known for. I wouldn't see why not. You know, but I think it would have to be a little more edgy, a little bit more different. You know, just kind of like what we did. You know, there was.
I think I Want You Back is pretty edgy.
Thanks. Yeah, real edgy, hardcore.
I liked it. I don't know. Yeah. Hey. Well, it was great meeting you. I appreciate you taking time out.
No
I had so much fun.
We give hugs here.
Oh man, that's so great.
My pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you.